So, VeryDarkman is actually receiving a huge backlash on X, and I'll speak to you what it's about. Just to let you know, many thanks to every one of you who have been saying thank you, that my voice is beautiful. I appreciate. Just to let you know, I am a professional voiceover actor. If you want me to voice anything for you, even if it's a birthday shout out, if it is a jingle production, if it is even the voice for your YouTube channel, just to also let you know, I am the official male YouTube channel voiceover act for the Nollywood channel called Ejimozy, Ejimozy, right? So if you go in there, every single voice that you have there is mine, a male voice. So maybe you could check out how I sound when I'm telling stories on Nollywood. Yeah, beautiful. I tell you what, beautiful. In fact, some people there are saying that is this AI? What AI is this guy using? No be AI. You get people who get natural AI voice. You get away with it, do man. You go sound like Serena. So let's tell you what the story is. It's trending on X right now. Let's see. It's all about business. Okay, so let's see it. Nigerian activist VeryDarkman faces Igbo traders backlash over China import initiative. Nigerian activist Martins Vincent Ose, known as VeryDarkman, returned to China in October 2025 to connect local entrepreneurs directly with manufacturers, aiming to bypass middlemen and lower costs for imports like clothing and electronics in Nigeria's $10 billion sector. Igbo traders, including Tochukwu Harrison, based in China, criticized the move for exposing trade secrets and potentially disrupting their established networks in markets like Onisha and Aba. Supporters praised the efforts as a challenge to exploitative pricing, while the controversy reveals tensions between innovation and traditional commerce and amidst economic challenges like Naira devaluation. All right. So let's listen to what this guy has got to say.
Nigerians. Don't you know that business is all about secret? What are you doing, gentleman? What is your problem? Business what people they do for China for so long, for some years. Now you carry yourself enter China, go they scatter their business. What is your problem? We the Igbo, we don't even give a fuck about Nigerian government. We have been catering for ourselves for so long.
Sorry about the use
now
of
you
the
don't
F
carry
word.
yourself enter China, go they spoil everybody business.
Ooh.
You don't know since you get some people when they China.
Ooh, okay. It shouldn't
China,
be.
we don't get visa.
Okay.
Some people get China, they don't even get house. And from that business, what person they send them, go and buy this for me.
Here
from
we
that
go.
gain, now they take the sustain themselves.
Oh.
Then if you spoil that business finish, people man start to sell drug for China. You go happy. Why are you doing this? If you want to bring any product in China, in Nigeria, go on and bring that product in Nigeria. Stop spoiling people man business. Why the name that you want to help Nigerians? You want to help Nigerians and you are scattering another man's business. We don't even give a fuck about the Nigerian government. Anything what they do for this country, we will not send. We believe in business. If they scatter
Okay.
Business is all about secret.
So let's look at what has been going on. Let's look at the reaction. Okay. This looks really, really heated. By the way, I think VeryDarkman has actually even replied him. The black man has actually replied him, but let's just take other reactions. Felix says, a good businessman who knows his onions will never be threatened by what VDM is doing. Can you imagine where you pay the same amount of money for an inferior phone charger like you are paying for the original? It is so painful. SON has to wake up to its responsibilities. Kelly Collins says, now una go tell people who to vote for. Now still una go talk which business person go do. Una lives don't spoil. AS says, now this Igbo man mentality make una kill that boy called Fish Magnet. Greedy and selfishness. Once an honest, selfless Igbo man opens about his business, his fellow brother starts hating on him for showing others the way or selling below market price. Very cunning set of people. And I don't forget wetin happen to that fish magnet guy. We extremely reduce price of fish. I see when some people they talk say why he go dey spoil other people business. This one no surprise me. Mayor Kun says there will always be pushback to every good step taken to alleviate the troubles of Nigerians. There are always people who benefit from the struggles of the masses. Citizens always say, imagine this man telling another person not to go to China and buy the same cheap goods to import and sell cheaply in Nigeria. Like it is his village people who created the product, designed the aircraft VDM used to go to China. Nonsense. And those products are manufactured by the Chinese, not this man and whomever he is defending that always charge Nigerians high prices for inferior products. The same products are sold cheaply elsewhere in the world by other people in over 200 countries, but he reached Niger turn. He is playing the victim card of tribehood. If you want cheap quality goods, bypass people like this man. Go to alibaba.com and aliexpress.com. You will find everything from wholesale fridges to portable fans, etc. Contact the manufacturers directly. They will satisfy your requirements and reduce prices to mutual benefits. Business and trade is not exclusive to any ethnic group. Magnolia says the guy is right in a businessman's point of view. VDM is also right. We, the final consumers, are the ones suffering it. They can buy a product for 20k and sell to us at the rate of 120k, which is exorbitant, regardless of whatever it costs to bring them here. Okay. As expected, for every struggle we go through in this country, there is a group of people sitting on millions. We're a business not secret, but we see people register for Forex trading masterclass, register for how to import from China. The only business you keep secret is the one you want to cheat people. Igbo businessmen, no go better for all of una. We did secret business. When it comes to protecting their own interests, they are bold and unapologetic about it, which is not actually a bad thing, but they only preach national interest once it involves other tribes. Okay, so let's just put this in proper perspective because I see that first of all, that guy is not speaking for the entire Igbo nation. I mean, anybody can speak, and just like I'm holding the camera now on the phone, and I just start saying, "I'm an Igbo man. I've done this one, I've done that one, that one. You know, see." He is not speaking for the entirety of the Igbo nation. First of all, it is not only the Igbos that go to China to import goods, to want to now tribalize it. I don't know, my God. Our mind are so effed up. It's the fact that we don't think straight. We don't think well anymore, except we think tribalism. We first of all put tribalism first before ourselves. I don't know why. I don't know how this thing can change. I don't know how it can change. What an average Nigerian would first of all think of tribe before even thinking of using common sense. What has VDM going to China to import goods? Just VDM or one person. What has VDM going to what is the correlation between VDM going to China to import goods and spoiling Igbo business? Do you know how many millions of people, of Igbos who are doing business? Or do you know how many millions of people who are even not Igbos that are doing that are importing from China, that are doing the so-called middleman business? The middleman business we see in this country is actually extorting Nigerians. Let's even talk about that middleman business. You buy something of 100,000, and then you you have the middle, it goes through the middleman. At the end of the day, we end up buying the stuff for over 500,000. That is what middleman is about. Because again, tell me why something from the manufacturers industry is selling for 1,000 naira. At the end of the day, before it gets to me, I'm going to buy it for 20,000 naira. Is that not extortion? That's clear extortion now. So I'm pained when I hear these kinds of narrative. I'm pained because these are the kind of narratives that sell the most. Do you even think that VDM can single-handedly crash the price of anything, whatever deal is doing? Do you think VDM can single-handedly crash the price of anything in the market? I don't know. First of all, it's not only Igbos that sell and buy, and even if the so-called move is killing your middleman, let it be. Let Nigerians enjoy. I'm an Igbo, and I don't support that guy. I don't support that guy in any way. Sometimes some of these things, these are exactly how things work in Nigeria. Government wants to do something nice. Somebody wants to do something great for the betterment of the society. Somebody else comes and says, no, I don't want you to do, and these things should not be better because they are gaining from it. Out of every bad fortune that Nigerians face, some group of persons are milking it badly, are sucking the blood of Nigerians. Tell me why on earth food stuff will be so high in this country, as high as buying one painter of Gary go for as high as 3,000 naira. It happened in this country, something that was 352 years ago. Is it beans? Is it rice? Why would things be that expensive? Because a group of persons want it that way. And then when you want to crash the price, they start getting angry. When you want to give farmers in Nigeria some subsidies to make sure that food crops are cheap when they go to the market, at least when they go to the farm to plant their crops and all of those things, and maybe subsidy for transportation and all of those things, people start getting angry. Those importers start getting angry that they're spoiling their business and find any way possible to subvert the system. Isn't that bad enough, guys? Isn't that bad enough? It's terrible. I'm telling you, it's terrible, and I don't know. My mind is just going back and forth regarding these issues. My mind is just going back and forth, and I'm pained about this development, frankly speaking. I'm really, really pained, and I hope that things change for the better. And whatever VDM is doing, let them continue doing it. If people can lay their hands on some things that are cheaper than what they buy in Nigeria, so be it. Life continues. Why should there even be a middleman in the first place? Middlemen are the ones that make things even much more expensive in this country. That's why the likes of Alibaba and the likes just buy directly from the manufacturers, get it directly and get it cheaper, far cheaper, than what we have. It's just so terrible. Tell me what you think, though. I'd love to hear from you. Not be everything be tribalism. Not be everything be Igbo business. What nonsense is that one? I beg.